Hello everybody and welcome to Dad Got This, where we answer the tough questions like, what's the best way to compost at home? And how do you stop your dog from digging in the garden? That I can answer right now. You take away its shovel. We like to do quite a bit of gardening around the house here. We like to grow some herbs and some different things. We try to grow things. My wife is much better at it than I am, but one thing that's nice to have is compost. It helps with the plants and everything, but composting at home, if you don't have like a yard or a place to put like an outside compost bin, has never been like very good. The ways you do it inside, it's smelly, it attracts bugs, it's just not good. But this is the Lomi 1. It is a home composting machine, and we've been using it for quite a while. Actually, quite a while. You might have noticed I recommended this in my holiday gift guide, which was quite a few months ago. Now, this is the original Lomi 1. Since then, they have come out with a Lomi version 2, which is Wi-Fi connected, a Lomi Bloom, which has some other features. But this is your basic Lomi 1. Simple, basic, turn on and go home composting machine. Right up front, Lomi gave this to me. I didn't have to pay for it, and I don't have to send it back. But they are not sponsoring this video. They didn't get to see this video. In fact, they didn't want anything for the video. They just said, hey, check out the item. So you can factor that into your opinion of my review however you like. These things are pretty neat. They're really simple. All you have to do is collect your food scraps. Pretty much almost anything can go in this. Fruit peels, kitchen scraps, leftover foods, eggshells, coffee grinds, pretty much anything can go in here. Even meat. There's a special setting. It just depends on which setting you use for what you put in there. I'll flash up some charts here that shows you kind of like exactly what can and can't go in here. But we'll go over the unit really quick. Now, we've used this quite a bit, so it's got a little wear on it. You get a lid and a bucket. It is a metal bucket that has like a worm drive gear inside of it. It goes inside the main unit. At the back of the unit, there is this panel, which houses a little bin for charcoal filter stuff. In here is charcoal. You refill it every 3 to 5 months. I just refilled this. That slides on like that. Goes right back down in there. That goes like that. For me, I just have a special Tupperware and some bags we'll go ahead and we'll keep. And we just keep that in the fridge until it's time to run. Each are only in there a day or two. So in here, I have a bunch of old mango pieces, some bread, all kinds. You enjoying this video? Well, there's a few simple things you can do to help me out. 1, you could subscribe if you're not already. 2, you could give the video a like and hit that bell. All right? Loading the machine is really easy. Put your bin in and make sure your red arrows line up and just dump everything in until you hit the fill line. Now be aware, you gotta watch how much citrus you put in because it will affect the acidity of your soil. I even added my coffee from the other day, and to close it, you just line these guys up like that and twist. These are little Lomi compost accelerator tablets. They just help the compost be better. You can buy them on their website or you can sign up for a subscription. You just put one in every time you use it, pour 50 milliliters of water right on top of it. Now this unit has 3 modes: Eco mode, Lomi approved, and Grow mode. They vary on what you can put in there in each mode and how fast it's going to make compost. And I guess also the amount of nutrients that get built into the compost changes depending on the mode you use. Eco mode takes 3 to 5 hours to make compost, and you can put just about anything cooked or raw in there. It's your basic mode. That's the one most people use. Lomi approved takes 5 to 6 hours, and it can run all the same stuff that you ran in Eco mode, but you can also put in what they call Lomi approved packaging and products. They're certain kinds of cardboards and stuff that they tell you that you're allowed to put in there with it. And you can actually run that stuff too. Grow mode takes 16 to 20 hours, and you can't put any kind of cooked foods in there because it runs at a really low heat. but it's what also is supposed to provide the best nutrient-rich soil. Now, because I had some cooked foods in here, I'm gonna use Eco Express. It's actually what I use most of the time anyway, because it also only takes 3 to 5 hours, and it makes some pretty good soil. Now, the funny thing is, when you run this thing, you would expect it to kind of really like smell really bad. It doesn't. The compost that comes out of it has almost like a nice smell to it. It's not bad smelling. It's weird, but let's go ahead and give this a quick Eco Express run, and we'll see what the dirt looks like that comes out of it. It is the next day. I didn't get a chance to get to it when it finished last night, so let's go over what we made. That run took about 4 hours. And there you go. Mulch. You can actually still see little bits of the fruit peels and whatnot in here, but it's all super dry. Not a bad odor. It's got almost like a sweet smell to it. But this stuff is great for your garden. If you don't have a garden and you're just looking to not put food waste in your trash all the time, you want to run this thing, you can do that and then just sprinkle it in your yard or wherever you want to put it. But there you go. So that's it. If you are looking to lower your impact on landfills, you want to lead a greener lifestyle, or you want some great stuff for gardening and plants and all that kind of stuff, these Lomis are pretty good. I really like this. I've tried composting a bunch of other different ways, and they were not good and just too much of a pain in the butt. This is super easy. Really easy to clean. I can run it whenever I want, and I just make fresh compost all the time for my garden. I kind of love it. If you're interested in picking up one of these, I'll go ahead and throw a link down in the description. If you'd like to pick up one of Dad's Roosevelt shirts, that's down in the description also. Like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. If you'd like to really support this channel, think about becoming a member. You get shout outs, you get producer credits at the end of the videos, you can even get a Christmas card from me at the end of the day. As far as the question goes, how easy is it to make compost for your garden? Yeah, very easy. The only other question that leaves is, what do trees wear to pool parties? Swimming trunks. Dad may tell horrible dad jokes. Make compost for his garden, but there's one thing Dad will never do, and that's an outro. So that's it. Bye.
This episode of Dad Got This was brought to you by our producers. Thank you very much.